from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
We got some early action on this Christmas Eve. We got North Texas Mean Green taking on Miami Ohio Redhawks. North Texas is 6-6 on the year, 9-3 against the spread, while the Redhawks they're 6-6 on the year, 5-7 against the spread. This game is kicking off at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time at the Toyota Stadium. This line opened up in favor of, excuse me, this line opened up in favor of Miami, Ohio, -4.5. Right now, that line's as a consensus is -2.5. The total opened up at 52.5, and right now that line's at 55.5. So there are some spots that do have it at 55 even. Let's get to some quick injury reports for the Frisco Football Classic Bowl. North Texas shorter wide receiver, he's out indefinitely. Bush, the wide receiver, he's out. Running back Addy Wade III, he is out for the season, but that's not the guy that's carried the load for them. Miami, Ohio, running back Bester, he is questionable for today's game, and they also lost Johnson earlier in the season. North Texas is coming off a big underdog victory against UTSA, who was undefeated at the time. They won 45-23. Miami, Ohio lost to Kent, who lost the other day in the bowl game, 48-47 in a overtime loss. Get to these actual factions. North Texas 6-0 against the spread in the last 6 games. They're 5-0 straight up in the last 5 games, so they are on a five-game win streak. They're 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 games this season as well. They're 0-6 against the spread in the last 6 games when playing in the month of December. The over has hit 5 out of the last 6 whenever North Texas plays on a Thursday. But they're only 3-17 straight up in the last 20 games when playing as an underdog. Miami, Ohio's actual factuals. The overs hit 4 out of the last 6 games. They're 4-2 straight up in the last 6 games. They're 0-7 straight up in the last 7 games when playing against a Conference USA opponent. The unders also hit 5 out of the last 5 whenever they're playing in the month of December. They're 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games when played on a Thursday, and they are 1-5. Oh no, let me not do that because that's not an accurate actual factual. But yeah, we got North Texas taking on Miami, Ohio. Marley, what's the play?
Man, our little MAC teams have been letting us down.
The Macs have not won
this
at
bowl
all
season.
this bowl game.
It's just the one they do it. North Texas is coming off a 5 game. I mean, they're 6-6 on the season, but they just coming off 5 straight wins, including, as you mentioned, the upset against UTSA. I like North Texas here to stay on the streak. I'm kind of going with Coach's philosophy, as I always say when I mention this, the team that's hot versus the team that's not. North Texas is definitely a hot team, and 2 of those wins I think are pretty good wins. Like I said, Coach brought up UTSA 45-23. I think from what I just saw from UTEP, the UTEP win 20-17 is also a good win. Now, both of these wins were at home, and the defense has been playing lights out in those 5 wins. They gave up 23 to UTSA, which is a high-powered offense, 7 to FIU, 17 to UTEP, 14 to USM, and 24 to Rice in overtime. I think the defense is going to continue to stay hot. I'm not believing in the MAC teams as much as we rock with the MAC coach. But I think I'd be a fool to keep putting my money on a conference that hasn't shown up to play yet. So I like North Texas here. I'm actually going to take them on the money line. I'm going to take them. I'm going to rock with the defense and Ayun, he hasn't been playing great, but he hasn't been playing bad. So I guess that's just kind of the way to word that.
Well, when you have a running back that's going over 1,200 yards, 13 tackles, 13 touchdowns on the year, and Torrey He doesn't have to do too much, and the defense is they're playing good ball when they really need to play good ball right now. So
Right.
Marley likes North Texas on the money line. I'm gonna have to join him right there. This is basically a home game for North Texas. This game is being played in Frisco, right outside of Dallas. I'm surprised they're not playing in the actual. Are they playing in the indoor stadium? Because they have two stadiums, so most likely they're probably going to be playing outside for this game. But this is a home game for North Texas. Miami, Ohio is having to travel, but they're used to this cold weather, as well as North Texas being way up there in the Panhandle. They're used to this as well. But I'm riding with the Texas boys. Like I said, the MAC has not have a good outing in those bowl games. A lot of these bowl games, they were favorites and they just did not show up and finish the game. So, my official play, I'm backing you up, Marley. I do like North Texas with the money line right here. The MAC, and the simple reason because one, North Texas trending up. They won their last 5 games of an impressive victory over UTSA, and the MAC is just going down right now. And one thing I always pay attention to whenever MAC teams are in the bowl game is when they're playing teams from the South, they never have a good showing. So my official play for this game is North Texas with the money line as well. Hey, we appreciate you guys tuning in. I know we've been off, holidays and birthdays and stuff like that, but we will get back on it. We still have to do our NFL show. We got a Thursday night action tonight between the 49ers and the Titans tonight. But right now we're talking that college football. So
check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from